What's up, everybody? Envy here. Third motovlog. Decided to make this one a nighttime one. I've yet to do that, so thought why not just knock it out early and see how things turn out, how the footage turns out. There's the popo right there. I'm riding with some friends. Well, not really riding with some friends. I'm riding, and they're going to be following me in their cars. I'm actually picking up a friend right now. Well, more like getting him for the ride. And the other friend of mine is behind me. I'll introduce you to him, to them. Oh shit. Got the group together. Alright. So, yeah, like I said, nighttime vlog. I was trying to think of the subject I wanted to talk about today, and I really didn't want to do one about something, you know, what I keep calling generic, like the MSF course or anything like that. But I did want to keep it somewhat related to riding. So, what I wanted to talk about today or tonight was riding, but not riding in the traditional sense, but more of nighttime riding, and not nighttime riding in the traditional sense, but more of going for a ride on your own, or yeah, I mean usually on your own, or maybe with one friend. And just going out at night, like, I mean, really late at night. I'm talking about like 12 or 1 a.m. You know, riding late at night in the sense that it's more of like reflective riding. That's what I would call it. More of an introspective riding. So, in essence, I'm talking about going for a ride just to, I guess, clear your mind, just think, enjoy a nighttime, late night ride where not many people are out on the roads, and really its impact on the individual as a person, and what it can do for you, at least by my estimation. So I like to, well, I mean, even before I got a bike, I used to go riding. I used to go riding quite a bit, well, driving around at night, just kind of enjoying the nighttime, just because, like I said, there just weren't any people out on the road, and it was just really nice, and the air's a little chillier, it's a little crisper, it feels so much more alive, and you just feel more, I guess, well, maybe this is just isolated to me, I mean, it's perfectly possible, but I felt like, or I feel like I'm more in tune with myself, to a point where I can think about things that have gone through my life, or where I want to be and where I want to go, and just kind of let the road take me wherever it wants to, and wherever my will is willing to take me, and really just enjoy a nice long ride. I mean, you know, once I rode from where I am now, North Carolina, to Virginia. I did that with a friend though, but he fell asleep on the way back, so that fucking sucked. So I was, I was pretty much on my own for half the trip. Just spontaneously at 1 in the morning decide, hey, let's hop in the car, burn some gas, go for a drive, and go straight to Virginia just to see the border, and then just turn around and go back. And I mean, for most people that seems like it's kind of pointless, but I guess at the time, and well, I guess even now, it still feels like a good idea, just because it allows you to kind of separate yourself, but still put yourself out there. Like you're going somewhere, but it's more of just like a mental relaxation. You know, you just drive around and see how. I guess you just get to kind of reflect on who you are, and again, I mean, it's perfectly possible that this is only relevant to me. Although I feel like some of my friends really like to do that as well, and that's why they sometimes join me on these rides. But usually I'm alone. Yeah, so I'll just go riding around late at night, just wherever my mind takes me. And because it's such an easy thing to do by now, you know, you just learn how to drive, or you learn how to ride for however many years. I mean, riding for me is obviously still harder than driving a car. But regardless, it's so easy that it's kind of a mindless task for you. I mean, you still pay attention to the road, obviously, but anyways, back to the subject. I keep getting distracted because I'm just yeah, I just keep getting distracted. That's the bottom line. There's one of my friends passing me. He thinks he's all cool in his pickup truck. Anyway, back to the subject. So I like to just go out and think about life and you know, where I'm going, and if I'm satisfied, and even if I'm not satisfied, like what can I do to improve and you know, put myself in a state of satisfaction. I think that's all. That's important to me, at least. And really, to play off of that, I don't really think that a person has to go out at night and, you know, ride around or anything. That's not really the point. The point is that I feel like most people would benefit from having time alone, and I mean like completely alone, like not with another person, you know, next door or easily accessible or anything. Just, you know, time alone, you know. And it might seem kind of odd to some of you, but just being alone with whatever emotions might pop up, and it doesn't have to be during like an emotional time, you know, a trying time. It doesn't have to be really tough or difficult for you. Just if you feel like going out and just being alone and being reflective, then, you know, it might not be a bad idea to be alone and enjoy being alone and just kind of see where your mind takes you without any sort of direction. And there's actually a philosopher, I forgot who, is a German or French philosopher, talks about how people would really, you know, substantially benefit from my other friend, would substantially benefit from like 15 minutes of just nothingness, really. I mean, that's basically what he says. 15 minutes of nothingness will lead to a significant increase in just knowing who you are and understanding the bigger purpose to your life. And I don't know how true that is, but it seems like a good idea to just go out and relax, you know, and let your mind relax. I think that's above all. I mean, we physically relax plenty of times, you know, after work you just go down, you know, sit down on your couch, watch some TV, whatever. And I mean, in a way, I guess that's mental relaxation, but it's not the type of, it's not productive mental relaxation, which seems kind of counterintuitive, but but I really think that our minds are just far more complex than we give on to be, and we sometimes, well, I think we, for the majority of the time, we hide that behind just aimless tasks. When we get done with work and we come home and we just don't do anything of, you know, much value. You know? I mean, of course, I'm generalizing. There's of course exceptions. There's plenty of exceptions, but even those exceptions, they kind of force themselves into a creative outlet or, you know, a personal outlet. And I think sometimes doing nothing might be a good way to kind of discover other parts of yourself and who you are and how you see yourself, and really kind of get in tune with your emotions, which is something that I feel like men especially have an issue with. They kind of fear, well, again, you know, generalizations, not saying everyone, but a lot of guys fear or are uneasy with the idea of facing your emotions, and especially your less aggressive, your more soothing emotions. I guess I just find that to be true for at least a lot of people that I know. If it's the truth for everyone, I highly doubt that, but I don't know. It's something to consider, you know. Just go out on a ride, go out on a drive, you know, in your car, and have yourself just enjoy it, you know. Roll down the windows, especially on a nice, cool, you know, night. It's perfect. It's awesome. You know, the roads are empty for the most part. I'm out at around 10:30 right now, so the roads are there's still a few cars on the road. I've even seen a few bikers already, which is nice. It's always nice to see. I'm hoping to translate what I used to do in a car to biking. I think that's gonna be really interesting, a lot of fun. Well, that was a possum. I'm not sure if he made it or not, because I think my friend might have just slammed him. Anyways, I think it has value. I think it can do something for you. Yeah, that possum? Yeah, I saw that, and he just like turned around and, like, did you hit him? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Yeah, well, I haven't noticed too much, but they are pretty bright. Hope I didn't lose my other friend. My one friend's got a R32. I'll try and show you guys later in the video if he'll allow me to film it, but I'm assuming he will. He's pretty proud of that car, and I don't blame him. It's really nice. So yeah, right now I'm kind of having a mini 11 o'clock meetup with my friends. They're both in cars and I'm on my bike, but whatever, you know, I'm not going to complain. It's just awesome to be able to spend time with your friends and kind of enjoy sharing a passion that you all have. My one friend is ridiculously knowledgeable about cars, so he's out on his R32. Although today he admitted he's thinking about getting a motorcycle, which would be freaking awesome. He's thinking about getting a Ninja 500 actually, just like mine. Same year too. So this is Gavin. Why am I recording? I was talking about your car.
You're not here, they're gonna make fun of me.
No.
You're that guy. Driving a car.
So, like I said, it's really nice.
I was gonna say that. I'll say that.
And here's my other friend's car. That's the friend that wants to get well, actually both of them want to get bikes. Gavin's the one who told me today that he was interested in getting a Ninja 500. And Grant's been thinking about getting a CBR 250. I've been convincing him to get a sports bike over a Harley. Yeah, right.
Pretty sure someone rode my ass, putting their high beams on right behind me. I kept on braking hard, like to literally warn them to quit flying.
Grant, every time you go out on your truck, you think somebody's trying to is out to get
High
you.
beams on and off, like he's an officer.
He flicked you?
Like he was an officer. Well, then why would you?
On, off, on me, like trying to think he's an officer. So I put on the brakes like I would with an officer.
Why would you do that?
I did that, and he curved off the road, and then he left.
He curved off the road and completely went off in a ditch and died. He's got the Nürburgring. Don't you fucking touch that bike.
Oh!
Very nice.
Is that what you want?
Rev it.
Wow.
Nice. You want to do your truck now?
Sure.
All right.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Oh, definitely good.
I actually do not know how this thing sounds. We'll watch it somehow be better. Hey, keep it neutral.
Wow, Grant, that was impressive.
Not bad. Was it Nissan Frontier?
How many ponies you got in there, Grant?
3.
Like 140?
Look at how sexy that bike looks.
Almost like
You didn't expect that from a truck, did you?
Maybe if my car was clean, the blues would look similar.
I don't think so. I have a picture of both of them close to each other, and they definitely don't look similar. I mean, well, similar, yeah, but... I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that car definitely sounds pretty good.
It look like Kyle in there, isn't it?
That is Kyle. Yeah, it's Kyle.
You saying come in or go?
No, he's saying he'll come to us. Good seeing you, man.
Put her there.
Put her there. By the way, you're on camera, so if you want to talk shit to anyone, feel free. You know.
Pretty, smart ass shot.
Oh, bomber!
Take the bike out.
Yeah, please do. Just knock it over. I just die a little inside.
Yeah, about a month ago, I brewed and stuff, and then I transferred it to a fermenter. That took about a week just to sit there, so all the CO2 could get out, and then basically just transferred it to another bucket like a week after that week, and then transferred it to bottles, let the bottles sit for 2 weeks and carbonate while they're in the bottle.
Right.
And that just 2 weeks was Sunday. So I
Wow.
tried it then, and it was pretty good.